Welcome to this energizing morning yoga flow. This is a full body sequence suitable for all levels. Throughout class, I will offer different options so that you can take your pick and make the practice your own today. When you're ready, we'll begin in child's pose. So you have the option to keep your knees together, or you can take them wider. And then just slowly walk your hands forwards as you lower yourself down. We'll settle in for the first few moments of stillness here. Begin by deepening your breath. At the same time, start to relax any areas where you feel tightness or residual tension. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time. Come up to tabletop, hands and knees position. And we'll start by moving through a half circle. So travel back towards your hips and then come forwards towards your wrists. Moving from side to side as we gradually warm up the wrists. Then when it feels good, you can go full circle a few times in one direction. And then in the other direction. Bring the shoulders on top of the wrists. Start by flipping the left hand down. Press the top of your hand into the mat, straighten your arm. Maintain a little bit of pressure. Hold for a deep breath in. Exhale. And we'll switch, flipping the right hand down. Press the floor away, straighten the arm. Maintain that pressure as you inhale. Exhale. And release. And with your inhale, dip your belly to arch your spine, gaze forwards. Maintain that bend in your back as you send your hips back to your heels. Almost like you're going back to child's pose. Exhale, start to round your back and ripple forwards like you're waving your spine, bringing shoulders over wrists. Inhale, arching your back, move back. Exhale, round, ripple forwards. Keep this flowing with your breath. For those that would like to exaggerate this movement, you can bring your hands further forwards to create space. Then as you ripple forwards, come and lie down on your belly, finding a baby cobra on your inhale. Push back. And exhale, ripple forwards. One more inhale. At the end of your exhale, come back to tabletop, neutral spine. Keeping the hips stacked over your knees, walk your hands forwards. And sink your chest down into puppy pose. This may feel a little extreme, so you could bend your arms so your forearms offer more support here. Then relax chin to chest. Pause, find your breath. Inhale, lifting the chest, come back to tabletop. Open the left knee out to the side and start to circle out the leg. Circling a few times away from you. And then towards you. Extend the leg to the side, lower the foot. Then walk the right hand out to the right side so the hand, knee, and foot are all in one line. Reach the left arm overhead for a side body stretch. With an inhale, turn your chest open, gaze skywards. With your exhale, sweep the arms forwards, walk your hands over to your left foot and fold over the left leg. Inhale here. And exhale. Then walking the hands back through center, lift the hips to find your tabletop position. Sweep the left leg back and reach the right arm forwards to come to a balance. Focus on pressing the floor away. And if you feel like you're arching your back, nip in the lower ribs and slightly tuck your tailbone so you lengthen the lower back. Gaze forwards, reach the right arm back, bend the left leg. And you're either holding the arm and leg in space, or you could catch the foot if it's available and press the foot into your hand. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Come back to tabletop. Circling out the right leg this time, a few times away from the body. And then in towards the body. Extend the leg to the side. Walk the left hand out to the left side so the hand, knee, and foot are in one line. Reach your right arm overhead. And with your inhale, turn your chest open to the sky. Big side body stretch. As you exhale, walk the hands over to your right foot and fold over the right leg. Hold for a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands forwards. Lifting the right leg back, reach your left arm forwards, coming to that balance again. Notice if you're arching your lower back. I know I have a tendency to do that here. And if you're like me, nip in your lower ribs, slightly tuck your tailbone to lengthen the lower back. Then reaching the left arm back, bending the right leg, either holding the arm and the leg in space or catching the back foot if it's there for you. Press the foot into your hand. And release. Come back to tabletop. Tucking your toes, slowly lift your hips, come back to downward facing dog. Legs don't need to straighten, heels don't need to ground. Start by walking out your legs. At the same time, you could sway your hips side to side, shifting some weight through the four corners of your mat. When you're ready, settle in to find stillness. Take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. Then looking forwards, take baby steps to walk the feet to the hands. Exhale all the breath out as you find a forward fold. Relax your chin into your chest. Take the tension out of the neck. Then rounding your spine with your inhale, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Reaching your arms overhead, inhale. Interlace your fingers, point your index fingers to the sky. And with your exhale, reach your arms over to the left and sway your hips to the right for a side body bend. If you'd like to go one further, bend the left knee and cross the right foot behind the left. Keep reaching through the arms. You create that sensation of length. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, release. Reaching the arms up on your inhale, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, the arms will reach over to the right, the hips will sway to the left. And if you're going one further, bend the right knee, cross the left foot behind the right. Reaching through the arms for an inhale. Exhale the breath out, return to your standing position. Big breath in, you can release the interlace of the fingers. As you exhale, swan dive, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift, fingertips can stay on the mat or hands can come to thighs. Exhale, step the right foot back, lower the knee. Reach your arms up for low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Encourage the chest to open. And if it feels okay for your knees and your hips, let the front knee track forwards. Bring the fingertips to the mat. Shuffle your front foot forward so that you can straighten the leg. Flex the front foot. If this is too much, you can always keep a slight bend in the knee. And either keeping the chest lifted or folding forwards, we'll pause here. If you folded forwards, lift your chest halfway. Keep the right hand on the mat. Reach your left arm up to twist. Turning the chest to the left, gaze up to the sky. Then rebend the front knee, pick up the back knee to find your revolved lunge. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, lower the left hand down, step to plank. Pushing the floor away. You can always lower the knees here. Exhale and rock forwards. Bend your elbows close to the sides of the body as you lower all the way down to your belly. Bring the forearms to the mat for Sphinx. Pressing the floor away as you lift the chest. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, come back to downward dog. Then looking forwards, you can take baby steps to the top of the mat to find forward fold. Exhale all the breath out here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping the left foot back this time, lower the knee. Arms up for low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together, feel the chest open. And if it feels okay for knees and hips, let the front knee track forward so the hips can lower down. Bring the hands to the mat. Shuffle your front foot forward so that you create space to straighten the leg. Flex the foot. Remember, you can always keep a little bend in the knee. An option to keep the chest lifted or fold forwards. Lift your chest if you fold it forwards. Keep the left hand planted. Reach your right arm up to twist open to the right side. Sending the gaze skywards. Rebend the front knee. Pick up the back knee to find your revolved lunge. Take a full breath in position. Exhale, right hand comes down, step to plank. Holding slightly longer this time so you could see if you could challenge yourself. The option is there to put the knees down as always. With your next exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Keeping the hands under the shoulders this time. Inhale to lift the chest into cobra. Roll your shoulders down your back. With your exhale, come back to downward dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg high, open out the hip. Exhale, step through to high lunge. Reaching your arms up with an inhale. With your exhale, turn to the right, open your arms into a T shape for a twisted high lunge. Hold for a breath in. As you exhale, turn the body to the left, keeping the arms in a T shape. Open out your back foot to find warrior two. Then flipping the front palm, inhale to lift the front arm up, reversing your warrior. Straighten the front leg. And with your exhale, windmill the arms so right hand comes down to the leg, left arm reaches up to find triangle. Turn the gaze up to the sky. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, turn the gaze down for balance. Left hand comes down. Back foot turns to face forwards. Step to plank. Holding a few breaths this time. See if you can challenge yourself. Really press the floor away. With your next exhale, lower down to your belly. Option to take cobra or to roll onto the tops of the feet and press through to upward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg high, open out the hip. Exhale to step through to high lunge. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale, turning the chest to the left, open the arms into a T shape. Reach through the fingertips, really broadening the chest. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, spinning open to the right, open out the back foot. Warrior two. Flipping the front palm, inhale to reverse your warrior. Reaching through the left fingertips. Lengthening down the left side body. Straighten the left leg now. On your exhale, windmill the arms. Left hand comes to the rest on the leg. Right arm reaches up. Turning the gaze up as you find triangle. And looking down for balance, lower the right hand, turn the back foot forwards and step to plank. Press the floor away, hold for an inhale. There's always the option to lower the knees. With your exhale, lower down. And on your inhale, take any back bend of your choosing. Broadening the chest, rolling the shoulders down the back. Exhale to find downward dog. With your inhale, lift the right leg, open out the hip and bend the knee. And then looking forwards, bring your right knee to tap the right elbow. For beginners, you may want to lower the right knee here. If you're a little more advanced, extend the leg to the side and lower the foot. And reaching the left arm forward, so you're really having to work your coordination and balance. Press the floor away, hold for a breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Bring the right knee onto the mat. Edge the left leg down the mat to come into pigeon. If there's a lot of space between your right thigh, right side glutes, you may want to place something underneath for support. Then start to walk your hands forwards, ease yourself into pigeon pose. Now's a great time to give yourself full permission to let go, to really make the most of this pose. And lifting your chest. Sit over on your right side so that your left leg is free to move. Sweep the leg around, crossing the left ankle over the right knee. You can hug the leg into the chest to bring it into position. Right arm will wrap around the leg, left hand will come behind for support. Then with an inhale, lift from the crown of your head. And as you exhale, turn the chest to the left. Gaze over your left shoulder. Release your twist. We'll take a counter twist. So bring the hands to your right side. Turn your chest to the right and lift your chest to create some length. Hold for an inhale. Exhale. Keep your hands where they are. Get ready to stand up on your feet. So you may just want to move your feet slightly. Then pick up your hips, keep spinning to the right as you spin your legs around, and you'll end up facing the back of your mat. It is intentional, so just stay with me. Then walk your hands forwards and step into downward dog. Lift the left leg high, open out the hip, and bend the knee. Then looking forwards, bring the left knee to tap the back of the right elbow. Just like last time, beginners may want to lower the knee down. If you're a little more advanced, extend the leg to the side and lower the foot. Then reaching the right arm forwards. Really focus on pressing the floor away. Gaze down to relax head and neck. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down. Bring the left knee onto the mat. And edge the right leg back down to come into pigeon pose. Again, you may want some support under the left side. Then when you're ready, walk the hands forwards. And we'll settle in to find stillness. And lifting the chest. Sit over on the left side so that you can free your back leg. Then sweep the back leg around, crossing the ankle over the knee. You may want to hug the legs in towards you. Then wrap the left arm around the leg. Place the right hand behind you for support. With an inhale, lift from the crown of your head. And as you exhale, turn the chest to the right, gaze over the shoulder. Release the twist, we'll counter twist. So bringing the hands to your left side, turning the chest to the left. With an inhale, lift from the crown of your head. And exhale here. Just like last time, prepare to stand up on your feet. Use your hands for support as you lift the hips and spin around to your left. Turning to face the front of your mat. Walk your hands forwards to come back to downward dog. Holding for a deep breath in. With your exhale, ripple forwards, come into plank. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. And relaxing the arms either side your body. Start by lifting your legs. Then lift your arms to lift into airplane or locust. If this is quite challenging, you could bring the hands to the mat in front of you for stability. And focus on rolling the shoulders back to lift your chest. And slowly release. Bring the forearms to the mat in front of you. Rest your head. Give your hips a little shake side to side, just releasing any tension. Then bringing the hands under the shoulders, press up to tabletop. Then slowly send the hips back to the heels and walk your hands forwards to come into child's pose. Just resting the forehead on the mat, letting go of any muscular effort now. So you may notice that the hands are gripping. Maybe the shoulders are a little tense. If that's the case, consciously relax into those spaces. Soften your belly. Make your way into a seated position. Just resting the hands on the knees for now. You can keep the eyes closed a few moments longer. And with an inhale, lift your shoulders up by your ears and let some tension build. holding the shoulders there for as long as you can, retaining the breath. With your exhale, slowly relax the shoulders back and down. Let go of whatever you've been carrying on the shoulders so that you can go into your day feeling a little lighter. And just staying in this place of stillness a few moments longer. If you'd like to work with an intention for your day, please take this time to set your intent. Perhaps you prefer a few moments of gratitude so that you can go into your day from that place. When you're ready, flick your eyes open. And that completes the end of this class. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Have an amazing day. I normally don't finish the class with namaste, so instead I would like to leave you with this. The infinite potential within me recognizes the infinite potential within you.